himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. TriMedia, DZRJ, 810 AM. TriMedia, DZRJ, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. Bawat isa ay may kanya-kanyang katangiang taglay. Dapat lamang itong pagyabungin para maging lalong mas maganda ang ating pamumuhay at mapamalas ang ating angking kagandahang loob at labas. Alamin ang sikreto kung paano dito sa Wellness, Beauty and Life. Kasama si Doc Rob at Patricia Javier. Wellness, Beauty and Life. Tuwing linggo, alas 3:30 hanggang alas 4:30 ng hapon. Dito sa DZRJ, 810 AM. TriMedia, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. Tara, sama-samang matuto ng kagandahan at pangangalaga ng katawan. Inside and out, narito sina Doc Rob at Patricia Javier. Wellness, Beauty, and Life.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
You're listening to Wellness,
Beauty, and Life. Ito po si Patricia Javier.
And Dr. Rob.
Hi, Doc.
Hello po.
You're blushing.
Kamusta ka na?
Mabuti.
It's Sunday. Hello to all of our listeners.
Yes, lahat ng syempre, una-una, alam mo naman, favorite natin yung mga taxi driver.
Oh, taxi, Uber.
Uber, wow, I'm so
Grab.
happy they're back, di ba?
Yes.
And then, syempre, ang mga jeepney drivers na mga lovers.
Yeah, hello to all of our listeners out there in this init. So, may init sa labas, di ba?
Oo nga, Doc, di ba? Pinagpapawisan tayo
Oh
pag
my gosh, it
pagpunta
feels like
natin.
summer. It feels like April.
Oo, I think it's very weird now, the weather all over the world, I can
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, we've had a lot of things transpire in the past couple weeks. We had a big flood
Oo,
in
grabe.
Texas, Houston.
Oo.
Major flooding, like, you know, so much water, rain dumped on that state and that city, and the flooding, you know, thousands of homes destroyed. And now we have several hurricanes ripping through the Bahamas and Florida,
yun
touching
naman.
land on Florida, right now Miami, with another hurricane behind it. I think it's called Hurricane Irma, and then they have another big one behind, Category 5. So, you know, let's send
so
our prayers to the
sad.
people in America and Houston and Florida. And
Yes.
also another big thing happened, a 8.2 earthquake
What?
took place in Mexico.
In Mexico?
Yeah, the other day. So that is very big, like over 6.
Is that Mexico the one near in San Diego?
Yeah,
or?
Mexico is a very big country below San Diego. So it is part of North America.
Oh, wow.
Oo.
Yan, sa lahat po ng mga affected na area sa buong mundo, sana po nasa ano po kayo, safe na lugar po kayo na ngayon. And especially po yung mga Filipino, mga kababayan ko po na nandyan, just, you know, just be safe and just pray po. Kasi, you know, Doc, when it's like, you know, this kind of tragedy, is it tragedy?
Yeah.
What can you say?
Calamities.
Calamities, di ba? Hindi, us, we cannot, we cannot stop this, no? This is
Mother
nature,
Nature.
Mother Nature,
Oo.
yan. Pray lang po tayo, pray. Yan.
Oh, yes, we pray. You can follow us on our Twitter at 8TriMedia, Instagram 8TriMedia. You can text us on Viber at 0939-914-3988. You can direct message us on our Instagram at DocRob74, Patricia Javier #1, our
Yes.
Facebook, Rob Walcher and Patricia Javier. We get many questions throughout the week asking about all kinds of things, you know, pertaining to health, beauty tips, life. So keep those questions coming. We love to interact with everybody.
Yes, before we continue, Doc, let's just say hi to all our listeners, the mga friends natin. Charmaine and Mommy, syempre unang nakatutok
Hello, Mommy.
yan.
Hello,
And
Charmaine.
syempre, the best lawyer in town, Attorney G-Boy Kabutyan.
And Edwin.
And Edwin, syempre magka-partner yan parate.
Kaibigan.
Kaibigan, yan.
Tapos,
And
sino?
tapos, syempre, ang ating Nanay Jean na nasa San Diego, California. Ermi, Mr. Lou, and Ninong Joe and Josie Foniente.
Yes, hello to
Please
everyone
get well
in San Diego.
soon.
We miss you guys. And thank you for supporting our show. Thank you for listening. It's a Sunday. It's a family day. It's a beautiful day here in the Philippines. There's no rain, so we're excited to talk about some health tips, some beauty tips, and we have a special celebrity guest, Mamaya. We're going to talk about, you know, how she stays healthy and shape. We're also going to continue our discussion from last week about being married to a foreigner, having a relationship with a foreigner in different cultures.
And long-distance love affair.
Yes, and how mahirap.
Mahirap, yes, opo. So, Doc, we have also, you know, we always have a questions for you.
Okay, what is your question?
Yes, the question for you, Doc, sabi nila, why Filipinos are so prone to diabetes, tama ba?
Yeah, diabetes.
Diabetes, so, di ba?
Diabetes. There's two forms of diabetes. There's diabetes type 1 and diabetes type 2. Usually you're born with diabetes type 1. That is where you are insulin dependent. Your body's not producing enough insulin, so you need to have insulin supplements, you know, injected to you daily, or you can have a pump, you know, basically, you know, hooked up to your stomach, you know, 24 hours a day, and when you need insulin, you're getting it. The most popular one here in the Philippines, or one that's really, you know, higher, it's becoming more and more of a problem, is diabetes type 2. And that is where, you know, that's where it's an ADH problem. It's a insulin receptor problem. You gain weight. It has to do with gaining weight. Oftentimes, there are some other reasons you get it, but here in the Philippines, you're seeing it because basically it really is pretty simple. It's diet. It's the
all food, huh?
It's the foods. It's the rice. It's the sugar. I think those are predominantly the two biggest enemies. You have foods that cause a high glycemic index, that cause a high insulin response, and you don't have enough receptors, insulin receptors, to handle it, and so you're developing these symptoms. But yeah, I think it's the sugar and the soda, the juices, and the rice, the high carbohydrate diets.
So what can you recommend? Kasi we're Filipino, rice, that's very important.
3/4 of the meal here,
diba?
rice.
Oo. We have only rice pa nga, di ba?
Yeah. Well, you've just got to start to reduce the amount of rice you're eating. I mean, you got to be smart. I know here it seems like it's somewhat of a fashion statement. I don't know. I could be wrong, but culturally, you tell me, it seems like people like to be a little heavy. It kind of means something. I'm not sure where if you're thin, it means that you don't have money. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Am I right about that? It seems like parents want their kid to be matabat because it means they have money. Am I wrong?
I don't know. Maybe some, yeah. Because if you see a kid who's so thin, they're saying, oh, maybe your parents not feeding you, you know, maybe don't have...
So, I don't know. That's been my take in the 2 years I've been here. It almost seems like people are proud for their kid to be very matabat. And that is bad. I mean, that is really bad. You're setting up problems for the future. So you need to reduce the intake of rice, especially the evening. So if you have this problem, if you're overweight, you know, start cutting back in the afternoon. Don't eat rice at night. You need to have more vegetables, of course. That's the number one advice I give to my patients. Eat more vegetables.
More greens.
It's the greatest thing in the planet for you to eat the earth, you know, eat Mother Earth and raw.
Oo. And then, if you want rice talaga, syempre yan talaga yung pinaka-basic namin dito sa Philippines. The best is brown rice po. Yun po ang di ba?
Yes, brown rice is more easily digested, and it has some nutrients, you know, whereas white rice doesn't have any. But white rice serves a purpose for a good fuel for if you really intense workout. White rice can serve a good purpose. Pero most people aren't on that excessive workout routine, so they just need to cut back on the rice, cut back on the soft drinks, drink water, eat more vegetables.
Buko juice.
It's really simple. Drink water and eat more veggies. That's it. And reduce the sugars. You know, the donuts, the cappuccinos. Oh my gosh, people drink cappuccinos left and right here. You know, and so really start cutting back on those things. Have them one time a week, something like that.
Oo, parang yun na lang yung price nyo sa sarili nyo. Katulad po sa akin, marami po nagtatanong sa akin, paano ko po na-maintain yung aking weight? Ganun nga po, kinat off ko po yung masyadong mga carbs. Tapos pag kumakain po ako ngayon ng meal ko, is I focus more, Doc. I focus with the main, like yung talagang ulam, the dish. Sometimes I don't give attention to the rice. So what I do, like, I eat more the
protein,
the ulam, the chicken, and then I just get, you know, a little rice.
Yeah.
Tapos maya-maya mabubusog na po ako, tapos iinuman ko po yun ng tubig. I just drink water and I feel busog.
Busog. Yeah, that's a great idea. It's a great way to do it. Yeah, little things like that. And over the week, they add up. When you have konti, less and less each day, that's,
Oo.
so you don't need
Some-
3 cups of rice. You don't need 2 cups. 1 is plenty.
Oo. Sometimes nga, Doc, I think it's really only in your mind. If you have like yung mind mo talaga, you put focus like, okay, this is bad. Even it's good, but this is bad. You need to, cut off.
Yes, everything in moderation, right? So we have that rule, for majority of the week, we try to eat really pretty clean, pretty healthy. And then, Saturdays and Sundays, we leave that open to have, some desserts and meals that we like when we go out to dinner and things like that. So 80% of the time you try to eat good, 20% of the time you can kind of splurge a bit.
Yes. And then, you know what, Doc, I would like to also congratulate muna pala Troy and Aubrey for a very successful fun run
Yes,
kanina.
Aubrey Miles, Troy Montero, they had a fun run kanina in BGC.
Yeah, McKinley.
And what was that raising awareness for? Or was it a donation?
Yes, it's a fundraising yan.
Nice.
Oo. Ang dami pong pumunta at isa po kami doon with my kids. We ran for 5K.
5
oo.
kilometers,
Alam mo
which
na.
is like 3 miles. That's pretty far.
Yeah, and then the whole time my little boy
Ryan.
talagang he's running kasi he said, "No, I want to get a medal. I want to get a medal."
So Ryan wasn't on the scooter?
No. Oo, kasi sabi na if you're riding in the scooter, maybe you're gonna be disqualified.
Oh.
Kasi it's running eh.
Right. I
diba?
thought for kids they didn't care. But
Actually, they're the only young kids in that run.
we take our kids everywhere.
Oo, parang everybody's like, oh wow, there's a 5-year-old running for 5K. Pero sanay naman kasi si Ryan, di ba?
Yeah.
Kasi ikaw, you always bring them to the gym. So they're used to naman.
Yeah, even yesterday we went to a movie premiere. There's no kids, but we bring our kids to the movie premiere. Pero me and my boys, we went outside. We didn't really stay for the movie. So
Yeah, and also let's congratulate, syempre, Roxanne.
Roxanne Barcelo and
Yes.
Will.
Yeah, for Devon, for a very nice movie.
Yeah, we met in Santa Fe.
Yeah, I found my love in Santa Fe.
Yeah, I believe they were on the show with Tita Aster and
Shalala.
last week promoting their
that.
movie. So congratulations for your movie. Continued
Yan.
success. What was the other question that you...
Yeah, because, speaking na, di ba, we're running, di ba? So, yung kanina, I noticed dun sa run namin, maraming mga 40s ng age. Tapos parang feeling nila, they feel like masakit yung likod nila, or they feel like they have arthritis.
Yeah, we're getting that. It's like, we're getting old. And 40 years old, you start to feel stiffer, and it's harder to get out of bed in the morning.
Why? How we get arthritis?
Okay, well, there's many forms of arthritis. There's gout, which is all arthritis is basically some form of inflammatory process. But there's certain gout, which is from high uric acid. There's rheumatoid arthritis, which is, something that's in the blood. It's systemic. There's osteoarthritis, which is what I believe you're referring to, and that is where the joints start to decay due to stress. And it's usually due to imbalances in your frame. Imbalance in your pelvis, imbalance in your spine, scoliosis or misalignment in your pelvis. It affects not only the vertebra, but it affects the knees, it affects your ankles, it affects the shoulders, elbows. And so we develop this wear and tear in certain joints, not all of your joints, but certain ones, because there's abnormal stress for decades.
Because it's like you're using that too much in that area.
For example,
it's not balanced.
Yes, if your pelvis is higher, if it's rotated back, it then creates a longer and short leg. And so you're running and playing basketball for 20 years. Of course, you're going to have unequal wear and tear in one joint. And so majority of the time when that happens, what do? We take medication, we go to a physical therapist, we get massage. We're basically working on the knee. We're working on the symptom, trying to reduce the pain instead of trying to correct the problem, which is the alignment of your pelvis, the alignment of your spine.
Yes, which is only a chiropractor can do that.
Yes, chiropractors remove the spinal misalignment and improve the spinal health so your frame and nerves can function properly. Yes. So arthritis is something that we all are battling. People are shocked. What? I have arthritis? Yes, we all are developing arthritis to some degree, some more than others. It's a part of life. It's a part of wear and tear. Misalignments in your spine are impossible not to have. We all have them because we all have stress. Stress causes these misalignments, whether it's physical, such as how you sit, how you sleep, what you do for work, child playing, falling, sports, gravity. But we also have emotional and chemical stress. So we're bombarding our body with stress every day. And that is what's causing these spinal misalignments that create the arthritis. So chiropractic is the ultimate tool to slow that process so your body, your frame, can continue functioning better so you don't feel that old age when you're 50. When you're 60, you're going to have a much better quality of life and be able to continue playing badminton, basketball, soccer,
all kinds
ultimate
of
frisbee, lahat. We're going to allow you to continue doing the things that you love. That's why, all athletes in America have a chiropractor so that they can perform better on the field, on the court. Because, of course, syempre, they're going to make more money if they are on the field, on the court, that, they're going to be able to produce and they're going to prevent injury and add years to their career. So they're really investing into that. Well, I think I spoke about this a week or two before. Even if you're a secretary, if you're a pilot, you need to think about every single day of your life investing in your future so that you have a better quality of life, you're more productive, happier, you make more money. I mean, that's how you need to think about your career, your life, whether you're a mom.
Yeah, I think everybody needs a chiropractor. Dahil ano po tayo as long as you have life.
If you have a spine, you should have a chiropractor. It's like your toothbrush.
Yeah.
You brush your teeth every day because you have plaque developing on your teeth, which will ultimately lead to a cavity. Same thing with your spine. If you're not caring for it, it is slowly degenerating every day. We're basically dying from the moment we're born. Diba? And so a chiropractic combats that stress and keeps you, slowing the process. So it's not such a steep decline.
Yes.
Galing.
Ang galing do.
And so we had work this morning and it was amazing. We work on Sundays 8 to 12. We see so many people and it's just amazing the miracles taking place every day. People are so excited to experience this, and people are coming in with numbness, tingling in their arms, down their leg, throbbing headaches, migraines, menstrual problems, vertigo.
Yeah, yung vertigo, talagang ano yan. There's a lot of people here who has a vertigo.
Yeah, it's a common problem all over the world, and so we can help you naturally, and most importantly, we can help you correct the problem so that this doesn't continue to become progressively worse, which these symptoms do, which ultimately lead to disease and sickness. So you need to invest in your health. It's the ultimate investment, and it can help prevent a lot of future, money going out to doctor bills.
Oo nga.
There's nothing more expensive than sickness.
Sinabi mo.
Diba?
I think I rather go to the doctor like that I'm well, just to have a checkup, than to go to the doctor that I'm so sick.
Well, we created my clinic. I wanted to create, when I came here, I wanted to create my clinic how I would want to be able to go to a chiropractor. I just want to be able to go to a great chiropractor, walk into this great clinic, get adjusted, and leave. It's that simple. It's not something that takes 15 minutes. It's not something that takes 30 minutes. We're not rubbing your muscles. We're not treating your symptoms. We're keeping your spine healthy so you can continue to do the things that you love. It's a 5-minute session, but it's very positive, very powerful, and it's a great environment. I love our clinic. I'm so passionate about it, as you can tell.
Yes.
I could talk about this all day. But we have a guest waiting. We're going to go on a break. It's 4:01. When we come back, we're going to bring our celebrity guest in. We're going to talk about how she stays beautiful, fit, and
more on anti-aging.
Anti-aging. Yes. You're listening to Wellness,
Beauty, and Life.
TriMedia, DZRJ, 8:10 AM, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino.
Uy, si Miss, unang tingin pa lang, puti na. Kinis pa.
Nag-Myra Vita White Hand and Body Lotion kasi. May vitamin E beads and natural plant extracts that help nourish skin deep inside for a healthy white glow. Puti at kinis, hanggang malapitan.
Yala na.
Healthy white glow sa Myra Vita White Lotion. Yan ang alagang holistic by Myra. Trusted quality healthcare. Unilab yan.
Tag-ulan na naman! Sigurado, uso na naman ang baha. Maging handa, lalo na kung bahain ang inyong lugar. Dapat laging ready ang emergency kit. Laman nito ay pagkain, tubig, gamot at damit na magagamit hanggang 3 araw. Kung may alagang hayop, samahan din ito ng kanyang gamit at pagkain. Tandaan, paghandaan ang sariling kaligtasan. Isang paalala mula sa TriMedia, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. Kapag lumindol at nasa loob ng isang gusali, gawin ang duck cover and hold. Habang lumilindol, yumuko o umupo, magtago sa ilalim ng matibay na mesa at humawak hanggang humupa ang lindol. Lumayo sa mga babasagin, gaya ng bintana, estante at cabinet na maaaring bumagsak. Pag humupa ng lindol, lumabas ka agad ng gusali at pumunta sa open area. Huwag gumamit ng elevator o escalator sa inyong paglabas. Suriin ang sarili at mga kasama kung may nasugatan. Maging alerto dahil maaaring magkaroon ng aftershocks. Tandaan, paghandaan ang sariling kaligtasan, isang paalala mula sa TriMedia, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. Kaya'y tumawag sa 412-0288 sa pangunguna ng nag-iisang action lady ng Philippine Broadcasting, Kay Dacer. Maraming salamat po. Ito ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. TriMedia, DZRJ, 810 AM. TriMedia, DZRJ, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino.
Closes in Lord, still I will say, blessed
kagandahan
Yan,
at
Doc,
pangangalaga
yung
ng
song
katawan.
na Blessed
Inside and
Believe.
out. Narito
Ayan.
sina Doc Rob at Patricia
San
Javier.
Diego.
San Diego
Yes.
talaga, di ba?
Yeah.
Patricia was so busy in San Diego, made, I don't know what, 3 or 4 music videos?
Yeah.
Right? While
With
I
our
was working.
kids.
Yeah, that's great. Those are great.
Yes. Anyway, our special guest is here
Yes,
now.
We have a special celebrity guest, a special friend of yours, di ba?
Yes, she is the Binibining Pilipinas, former Binibining Pilipinas Miss Universe.
Yes, award-winning actress.
Yes, and
Tapos, artist. Visual art.
Yes.
Yes.
Who do we have with us today, Patricia?
Yes, today, please welcome my twin sister, di ba?
Miss Isabel Lopez.
Hello. Thank you. Good
Hello.
afternoon to all the listeners and viewers, and thank you for having me.
Siyempre naman, alam mo, hindi ka namin papakawalan dahil marami talagang nagtatanong sa atin. Actually, hindi lang kami. Kasi pati yung asawa ko sabi niya, wow, she looks so beautiful at her age. Di ba? Parang, paano mo na-maintain yun, di ba?
Yeah, no, so maganda. Oo.
Yes,
Oo.
yeah. My
For any
anti-aging
age.
secrets.
For any age.
Yeah.
Oo, parang hindi ka daw tumatanda. Yun ang sabi. Para ka daw ano tawag doon?
Forever young.
Yeah.
Forever 40.
Forever
Yes.
59.
That's my hashtag. Forever 40 and be like Maria.
Yes, I like that.
So follow me on Instagram and Twitter at BeautyQueenMIL.
Oh, yan. Sige, follow.
Pero I'm so excited to guest here because, you know naman, I'm one person who's like parang hypochondriac, always having a checkup.
Talaga?
That's why I was really planning on seeing Dr. Rob one of these days. Yeah.
Yes.
Because even if like, I just turned senior, I'm proud to say, I just turned 60. And
Well, lahat naman ng senior
Talaga?
ganyan.
Yes.
Grabe, di ba?
yeah, I'm also experiencing some mga health issues na, like syempre yung mga bone to bone, sa osteoarthritis, but I'm still addicted to exercise, so I really have to watch. And even doing visual arts, malaki effect ng posture and spine. You'll experience a lot of spine problems na
Siyempre.
later in life.
Yan, you know what, Doc? Ito, sa taping namin, si Miss Isabel, nag-yoga pa yan.
Talaga?
Oo, habang naghihintay, nag-yoga talaga siya.
She's so productive with her time.
Yeah.
You say also she does her art.
Oo.
Oo,
Wow,
bit-bit ko
she's on
yung
the
aking
set.
mobile studio sa shoot.
As in, talaga doon nagugupit yan ng mga
May salamin
Oh, yes,
to protect
may
my
goggles
eyes.
talaga siya.
Yeah.
So, I can say talaga na very artistic talaga si Miss Isabel. So, do you have any question, Doc? Kasi feeling ko ako daldal ng daldal. Sorry.
Oh. So, I'm a fan. I love the Haplos soap opera. Congratulations
Thank you.
on that. You guys are doing great. I mean, I was so excited when I saw the cast and the quality of the story.
Yeah.
So I'm really proud of you guys for that show, and so hopefully continued success over the next few months with that, huh?
Thank you.
You guys have a good time. You just got back from Subic.
Yes, we shot some of our important scenes there. It was
Yes.
actually a fun shoot because she's my roommate. Your beautiful
Oh,
wife
yeah.
is my roommate. We shared rooms with her personal assistant who wakes up at 4 in the morning and bangs all the things on the counter.
Great job.
But it's a fun experience. Yeah. So excited na yung mga listeners natin sa mga anti-aging secrets ko.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
what's your anti-aging secret?
Alam mo, when you talk about aging, you have to, I believe you attack it not just on the physical level, not just on the mental health issues. You discuss it on all corners. May psychological dyan, spiritual, that's very important. And there's also the physical aspect, besides diet and exercise. Diet, it's just the physical thing. But for people who struggle with food addiction, who can't seem to lose weight, there's always the spiritual aspect to turn to. Like you get a source of strength. Yeah, I just finished an audio book where the writer is actually a pastor. It's a biblical way of losing weight. Pastor siya na for those who cannot manage their cravings and are very weak, parang you need a source higher than you to cling on and to strengthen you to say no to the bad food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Oo.
Sorry.
Yeah, so importante din yung psychological and emotional. Like we know now when you get emotional, one of the triggers of overeating. Yeah, sometimes you're not hungry, you go to the ref because you're stressed, or you're on a phone and then discussing some issues, problems in the house, and then you reach out without you knowing it.
Yeah.
You reach out for food.
Anything that
So,
you see.
yeah, oo. So, yun naman. And plus, of course, syempre, to keep yourself beautiful, it's important to be emotionally fulfilled, like having a loving relationship. It doesn't have to be a lover, although I'm engaged. It can be like a pet, a loved one, or a friend.
Yes,
Ganon.
mamaya pag-uusapan natin yan.
Yes.
Pwede ba pag-usapan yung love life mamaya? Kasi
mamaya na
we
love
have
life.
another topic kasi kanina, sabi namin, yung how to date a foreigner.
The difference in cultures, not really how to date, but more or less, what is the difference in cultures, Philippines, America,
Yes, cultural
European.
dating.
So,
Yeah.
mahirap.
That's very interesting. I'm sure. Yeah.
So what else do you do pa? Like aside from yung sabi mo nga 'di ba, in spiritual and then foods, ano pang mga
Yeah, of course, yung
activities?
physical exercise, it's a given. I'm doing my workouts in Gold's Gym Philippines, New Manila branch. Kasama na dyan, syempre, Zumba, a little bit of weights, tapos cardiovascular, a little bit of martial arts, yeah, tapos a little boot camp. Basta you try a little bit of everything para yung muscles ng katawan natin, they don't become so predictable.
Yeah, sometimes nga kahit walking lang, 'di ba? Sa village nyo.
Oh,
Kaya naman,
for starters and for those
sa
na
stairs.
they cannot afford to go to the gym, there's no excuse. Even when you're lying down, there's like certain exercise you can do. You can do yoga while in front of the computer like that. So there really is no excuse.
Well, since you're so health conscious, I would love to invite you to my clinic. You got to try my chiropractic clinic.
I know. I really
It's
need
right
to
up
do
your
that because
alley.
I have levoscoliosis. It's the peak of the letter C is towards the left. Yeah. So I really have to like visit Dr. Rob's clinic one of these days.
We can really help
Yes.
know the osteoarthritis you spoke about.
Oh yes, yeah, because it's all age related. Not only that, genetics pa rin, no? Like both parents have that issue. Yeah.
sa ano naman, sa skin mo, kasi napapansin ko, alam mo, wala kang masyadong wrinkles.
Oh,
Diba?
syempre. Oh my God. At this point, I would like to thank Skin Rejuve. It's in Timog. Skin Rejuve Elite is in Timog, Corner Scout Turillo.
Parang nakita ko nga yung billboard
With
mo doon.
Rotary Club, President of Makati Ayala Triangle, si Presi Yulo.
Hi, Miss Presi.
Yes, hi Presi. You know what? It's really a great help dahil since I endorse them, I get all these services for free if not for a discount. So I do like the Ultera or the high intensity focus ultrasound. This one is like I don't have to go through the knife. It's like it's using sound waves.
Okay.
Sound waves to promote collagen and hyaluronic acid. You produce it on your own with the help of these sound waves, Ultera or hypotherapy. And of course, I do like the vampire lift.
Yeah.
Vampire.
Why
Well,
is it
using vampire because they get how many cc's of blood. Tapos they remove it. Tapos they mix it with like yung mga stem cells. They remove the red from the white blood corpuscles. Only the protein is left, and then they inject it back in your face. But it's a once a month treatment. For the HIFU, the ultrasound, I do it like once a year. Yeah, not on top of that, they also like give me Botox injections on my forehead. Yeah, because you know, I'm 60, so in other words, in my career, maganda yung napapahaba mo yung range of age. I can act 38, I can act 70, I can play the role of a 45, I can play her age.
Yes, kasi sabi ko, we're twin sister, di ba?
Patricia, do you know that she's one of our untitled beauty queens? Yes. Yes, she was once she was once tagged as one of the prettiest faces in the industry.
Ay, ganun ba?
Yes.
Di bale, ma'am, kasi ano naman, I have a title. I'm Mrs. Walcher. Diba? Yun na yung title ko.
That's a nice one. Yes.
Now I'm blushing.
That's really nice. Yeah.
Yan. So, yun naman, how long do you sleep now? Kasi di ba pag you're pang teenager ka, iba yung oras ng sleep mo,
I know.
diba?
My God, I'm glad you asked those issues because older women tend to have lesser supply ng melatonin in our brain. It's the natural hormone we produce when we're young. We have a lot of it. It's actually, sa mga viewers natin, it's the hormone that makes you sleep. So ngayon, itong melatonin, you take that to make you sleep kasi ang melatonin supply ng older people, it's becoming very low. Yeah. And then one time, my daughter Mara needed to sleep. So she got a 10 milligram. And it's like she's so bangag and she's like so high and she was like sleeping. She missed her jiu-jitsu class. So I said, you know what, you're young. You don't need as much melatonin unlike older people. So kumbaga the effect on the young people, kaya the young people should not really take it kasi they produce it, a lot of it already. So pag kulang tayo sa tulog, we have taping. So we have to catch up. It's so hard to sleep in the daytime. So I needed supplements. I don't take these mga drugs, no? So I take yung mga more natural supplements like hops. It's an ingredient in beer. I take valerian. It's mostly herbal. I don't take these mga yung sleeping pills like mga diazepam or yung mga, what do you call this, mga lunesta. You know, those are the sleeping pills in the States. No, they're not drugs. It's all mga natural herbal. Yeah.
Kaya nga alam mo in our taping, siya yung laging she always have baon, like, she always pack something. There was a time, like, sabi yung ganun sa akin, Patricia, sorry kasi this is very, smelly daw. Sabi ko,
I brought some durian shake.
It's a durian.
Have you tried that, Rob?
I don't think so.
Oh my God, I'll let you try it.
That's from Davao.
Doesn't smell good?
It's called the king of fruits in the Philippines, and it's a fruit in Southeast Asia. The king of fruits, it has a very powerful smell that many people dislike.
But it's very, what do you call that? Antioxidant.
Yes, a very high in nutrition, and they also call it an aphrodisiac. That's why it's called the king of fruits.
How does it taste?
Well, I like the taste.
Yeah.
It's a cross from the jackfruit family. It's like from the jackfruit and marang. Yeah.
Parang nabulok ko siya.
It's like a fermented jackfruit.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
or marang.
If you get used to it, I think you will love it na rin.
I actually grow up on durians because my mom's from Davao. So it's not really
That's
a
why
problem.
you like it, you know. Your
kasi
body's
yes.
used to
you
it.
grew up with it.
Yeah. So I always like share. Sometimes I will offer, do you want some chocolate cake? This is sugar-free. We use gluten-free flour and, you know, all these things. Oh, it's very important talking about food. It's always important to be a thinking eater. I always say na I think of what I eat. Like when you're in the buffet, there's like we all have options. Every time I always have this quotation, a minute on your lips, a lifetime on your hips. Yeah, like when they serve some like canapes with like bacon, I always like remove the fat. You have to remove the bad stuff. Or if they if they serve greasy food, tinatanggal ko yan, binablat ko ng tissue. It's a lot of work, but then it's my body anyway. Ganon.
It's like if you wanna live longer.
And I just pity a lot of people na they're becoming so sick at 40, at 50. They have so many health issues when food is supposed to make us live. And food is not supposed to make us sick.
Well, unfortunately, these days we're eating just dead calories. We're not even eating nutrients.
Yeah, and there's so much processed food.
Processed, sugar.
Yes, and you know, Rob, in the States, if you watch television, the ads that come out are two things. Mostly food and medicine. That means they show all the mga fast food, junk foods, processed food, the potato chips that they market.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, they're going to show you for cholesterol, for heart problems, for American Diabetic Association.
And suicidal.
Yeah.
And you may have suicidal thoughts.
I know.
Yeah.
But take this.
I know, parang it's all about the money.
I actually,
The sicker we are, the more money they make.
it's the same thing here also in Philippines,
getting that
diba? They will say, okay, take this one, and then sasabihin, ang gamot na ito ay hindi nakakagamot sa, parang,
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
hindi pala ito nakakagamot with bibi.
Yeah,
It's
it's
funny.
really, really
Yeah.
sad. Yes.
It is sad. That's why you have to like plan your life and then decide for yourself. And if the doctor, like if I experience body pain, I don't take pain relievers. I'll go see Dr. Rob.
Opo.
Yeah,
Yes.
para diba, you'll focus more on natural remedies instead of like taking all these painkillers. It's so bad for the liver, and then it's gonna lead from one disease to another.
Yes.
Yeah,
When we
I can
come
be your
back-
spokesperson.
Yes, I love it. Let's talk about that later. When we come back, let's talk about, your fiance and what it's like to date, or be with somebody from another country
Okay.
and the cultures. We're going to take a commercial break. It's 4:22. You're listening to Wellness.
Beauty and life.
A TriMedia. A TriMedia, DZRJ, 8:10 AM, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino.
Uy, si Miss. Unang tingin pa lang, puti na. Kinis pa.
Nag-Myra Vita White Hand and Body Lotion kasi. May vitamin E beads and natural plant extracts that help nourish skin deep inside for a healthy white glow. Puti at kinis, hanggang malapitan.
Yala na.
Healthy white glow sa Myra Vita White Lotion. Yan ang alagang holistic by Myra. Trusted quality healthcare. Unilab yan.
We deliver. Stand out and be the best with 8 TriMedia Pro Incorporated. Your way to infinite possibilities.
Makibahagi sa bawat talakayan. Ihayag ang inyong reaksyon sa mga programa ng TriMedia sa aming mga social media accounts. TriMedia-TV sa Facebook, TriMedia DZRJ 810 sa Twitter, at TriMedia sa Instagram. Makiisa sa bawat programa ng TriMedia sa social media, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. Kay Daser, maraming salamat po. Sa aming mga minamahal na tagapakinig, kayo ang dahilan ng aming pagsisikap upang makapaghatid ng tamang impormasyon at public service. At sa aming pagpapagal, ito ay nagbunga. Kaya't isang taos-pusong pasasalamat ang aming handog sa inyong patuloy na pagtangkilik. Isang karangalan ang makapaglingkod sa inyo. Maraming salamat po mula sa TriMedia, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. DZRJ 810 AM. Ito ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. TriMedia DZRJ 810 AM. TriMedia DZRJ, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. Tara, sama-samang matuto ng kagandahan at pangangalaga ng katawan. Inside and out, narito sina Doc Rob at Patricia Javier. Wellness, beauty, and life.
Okay, we're back. You're listening to Wellness,
Beauty
and Life, and we have with us today the special celebrity guest, Maria Isabel Lopez.
Yes. And Pilar is watching right now.
Hello, Pilar Mateo. We miss you.
Hi, Pilar. I love
Said
you.
your beauty and brains. Sabi niya.
Love ko yan si Pilar eh. Bias yan si Pilar eh.
Ni Pilar.
So, Isabel, you're now engaged to an American, diba? And you were previously married to a
Japanese for 15 years.
Yeah, and so
yes.
Patricia and I, we've been married for 11 years, and there's obviously that, bringing two cultures together. There's obviously differences, correct?
Yeah, it is very interesting because you get to know a different race.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's so different, huh?
It's so different. Like, especially with a Filipina, if you marry a Filipina or be involved in a Filipina, they say it's a package deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to kind of marry their family,
The barangay.
send their kids to school, buy medicines for their folks, bring them to the hospital. But
By the eye drops.
yeah, and then they ask for help all the time. That's why recently I just arrived from San Francisco at the Yerba Buena Center for the Arts. My film Marosa was shown there. The woman there told me that my husband is not my Facebook friend. I said, why? Because if I make him a Facebook friend, all my family members will request him for help. So she's not Facebook friends with her husband. Isn't that funny?
That is.
She's protecting the husband.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, you said it right. It's a package deal.
It's a package deal, yeah. But unfortunately, for us, empowered Filipinas, our partners are really lucky because we don't put burden on them. We don't burden our partners with my mom is sick, my dad is sick, or my nephew needs tuition fee for school, like that. Yeah, because it's really not fair. fair, no? When a couple gets married or are in a relationship, I mean, you should not allow family problems to get in the way because this couple will have problems of their own. Diba?
Tama. Pero,
Yeah.
pero sa tingin ko naman, it's also the way we tell to our partner, di ba? Kasi hindi na rin talagang mawawala yung family will ask
That's
help
true.
for us,
Yes,
di ba?
yes.
And then, siguro lang, I think foreigners, they just wanna be like, they wanna like yung specific ka kung ano yung sinasabi
Yeah,
mo,
don't
ano
go
gusto
around the
mo.
bush. Yeah, be specific, and there has to be transparency and openness. Like especially like this. I'll give you one example. My partner in California, we live in Sonoma County. So I said to him, my mother's best friend is coming here, and can we just? I'd like to accommodate them in our place. This will save me time for picking them up from the hotel. You know, at least here we can do home cooking. We can bond more. And then he said, "Wait, this is like a cultural thing." I said, "Yes, I know it is a cultural thing, and if in the Philippines, I'm willing to do the same. If your kids come over, they'll stay at my place. If your friends will visit, I will accommodate them." So it has to be like this. You know, you have to like talk about it. And the earlier you talk about it, the better.
Oo,
Yeah,
Okay.
because unlike when you're just dating, and then when you get married, all of a sudden the American will be shocked.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh my
yes,
God, what is this that I got myself into?" So the earlier you discuss it, the better. Not just in terms of accommodation, the Filipino style of when we travel, we live in relatives or friends' houses.
Yeah, it's very normal.
Or we accommodate our brothers, our sisters if you come here for the weekend. It's a normal
This is
thing.
a great example.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then also I think with the foreigner, they don't like you to ask. They don't like that you're asking.
Oh.
They sometimes they can feel you. And then parang mas madali sa kanilang magbigay pag yung sila lang yung bibigay nila.
Pag
diba?
nagkukusa,
Oo.
if voluntarily, yeah.
Diba?
Uh-huh.
Pero
But
they
if you
feel
pressure
asking
them,
like, hey, I
yeah.
need money for my family. Diba? How do you feel about that?
come on, be honest, Dr. Rob.
You're a foreigner. How do you feel
Well,
about
of course,
that?
we just kind of want to know details, and,
Yeah,
and
the
we kind of just ask questions. Well, what is this for? And you're just like, we've been over this. We don't need to talk about it.
But you know what?
It's for.
It's also like good that you don't let family members get used to it. Yeah, I mean, there's a saying that when there's a
Enable.
problem, give them. Don't be an enabler. Give them the net, not the fish. Yeah, if possible, you just have to like be honest. Like if, for example, somebody's gonna borrow money from you, I mean that's very common, or they'll ask you to invest in a business. Normally, when there's an emergency and family members or friends will tell me needed help for this, I always say no. I don't lend money because it's a source of friendship breakup,
Right.
Yes.
family breakup. Yeah, I'll just help.
Yes,
You don't
just
need
give.
to. You don't need to return this money. This is
Yeah.
just help.
Oo.
Voluntarily, just give a little amount,
Yeah.
and just don't expect them to return it.
I think that's the
And
best
just
way to do it.
yeah.
And then me naman, kasi nga, alam ko nga yung Filipino, di ba, ganyan
Yeah,
yung culture.
yeah.
I already told my husband, like, okay, I know if my family will ask money, okay, and relatives or friends,
Yeah.
okay, just always tell them it's me to talk to.
Yeah.
And
Talk with Patricia.
Yeah. Yes.
Kasi I told them,
He's trained already.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kasi we need to talk about that. Kasi hindi niya alam kung ano talaga yung
know,
di ba?
oo, yeah.
So I told my family, hey, don't ever ask my husband about money.
Yeah,
Kasi he will not give you money, not because he's so madamot.
Yeah.
Because we talk about it.
Yeah. Ako naman, when I was still married to my ex-husband, the Japanese, he's already trained. When people approach him, he will always say, "Don't talk to me, talk to my wife." Until eventually,
Short but ano.
eventually, when we put the boundaries, you have to put the boundaries. People, friends, and family just stop asking.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You have to be firm and just like put the boundaries. I mean, you have small kids. They're your priority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all the good, there's a lot of also very good things, right, about being married to other cultures. You get to
Yes.
experience whole other
Yeah.
worlds.
And then the food. Like, you know,
Different
you
food.
live in the Philippines, the traffic you have to deal with, the kind of food that you take.
Yeah.
Like, what's this? When I'm in the States, I bring some of my Philippine food in the U.S., which means keeping durian in my freezer. So what he did was he just has to work on solutions. So he bought baking soda and put it in the freezer to
Reduce-
absorb the smell.
Reduce the smell.
No, what's that? Because we talk about a little about her fiance. And then she told me like, hey Patricia, check this car oh. You don't need to put gas on this. Sabi niya ganun sa akin. Sabi ko, ay, ang ganda naman yan. Tapos sabi niya, yeah, you know, kasi my fiance said, you know, if I go to States, I need a ride. Kasi, you know, in States, it's hard if you don't have car.
If you don't have a car, yeah.
You have to have a car.
So sabi ko, wow naman, ano naman, so galante naman yung fiance.
So what I did is I used his car. And what happens is he has to ride the bike just to go around the city. So he rides the bike because I visit my mom in a nursing home. Yeah, so he decided to get the electric car.
Are you talking about a Tesla?
No, I'm talking about the BMW i3.
Nice.
Yes, because this one you can go on the carpool lane because it's 100% electric. Yeah. Plus you help save the environment.
See, sa mga kababayan kong Pilipina na talagang gusto makapag-asawa ng foreigner, tips namin ni Miss Isabel, don't ask, okay? Don't ask things to your partner. You know, just always make a kwento like, oh, you know what? I like that car. Or, you know what?
Well, in my situation, I never really asked. I never I did not ask. But I want to share to the Filipinas na do not pressure your partners when you have like problems, especially with family finances like that. You just like share it in a nice way without giving him pressure kasi it's not fair to them. Yeah. And if he voluntarily offers, great. And if he doesn't, then at least you're able to express it to him. But don't hide what you're feeling. If you're struggling on something, you always have to be communicative to your partner.
Tama.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Miss Isabel, for coming today. and
Yes, my pleasure.
Giving us all this great knowledge.
And may I plug some projects, some upcoming
siyempre.
projects? Yeah. Of course, I want to invite everybody in San Sebastian, Spain. My daughter is going to San Sebastian for the San Sebastian Film Festival in September 21 for the film of Daniel Palacios called Underground. Yeah, Mara Lopez is starring there with Joanne Bascon. Nagpo-promote stage mom talaga.
Yes.
Produced by world-renowned director Brillante Mendoza. And haplo showing pa rin kami
Oh, yes.
every afternoon, Monday to Friday with Patricia.
Yes.
And Sanya Lopez and Rocco.
Yeah, Rocco Nacino and Thea Tolentino with Celia Rodriguez. And also, I'm producing a new film, an advocacy film on the Lumads or indigenous people of the Philippines. It's called Baby Biaon, produced by the National Anti-Poverty Commission. So this one stars Mara Lopez to be directed by Senon Palomares and creative director is Sharon Dayok. Abangan nyo, so malapit na kami mag-start mag-shoot.
Ayan. Yan. So, before we say goodbye, let's just say hi first sa lahat ng mga live streaming sa atin. Hi, June Villamor, Rodel Hamto, Giorgio, and Elaine, and Lisa. Hello, Cha. Hello, Elsie. And then, syempre, Mamu J. Hi. Flaridel from Abu Dhabi. And then
All over.
June, Ira, of course, lover, Ira
Oh
Luna, yes.
my gosh.
And
Ira.
Lev of Evangelista in Hawaii, from Hawaii. Ayan, Maylene Sanchez, hi. And then June Valmore, and then, yan, ang dami po na. Abigail, yan. Salamat po sa pag-live streaming niyo po sa amin. And of course, once again, let's give a hand for Miss
Thank you so much, Miss Isabel.
My pleasure, and hope to see you again. Hope to guest again here on other topics.
Ang daming natutunan ngayon ng mga listeners natin, di ba, Doc?
Yes, and thank you so much to our listeners in San Diego, all over the world, all of our patients that we look forward to serving the Philippines. Take advantage of us while we're here.
Yes, take advantage.
You can reach us in my clinic at 0905-444-8172. You can find me on my website at docrobcairo.com. That's docrobcairo.com. Keep the messages coming weekly. DocRob74 is my Instagram. Patricia Javier, #1. We'll try to get to your questions next week. We'll be back at 3:30. You're listening to Wellness,
Beauty,
and Live.
live.
Muling samahan si Doc Rob at Patricia Javier sa susunod na linggo sa isa na namang sesyon ng Wellness, Beauty and Life dito sa DZRJ 8:10 AM. 8 TriMedia, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. 8 TriMedia, DZRJ 8:10 AM, ang himpilan